This is day 230, No as a Diagnostic. I was standing at a gas station today watching my 26-gallon tank drain my bank account when I heard a couple fighting. The woman stormed out of the car and into the store. She was saying she did not want to go with him to some location. I did not catch the full context. When she came back, his demeanor had shifted. He was suddenly all affection and charm, coaxing her, working to get her to agree. I watched him try to manipulate her into saying yes. That moment reminded me of the first time my wife had told me no in our first year of marriage. Up to that point, it all had been agreements and yes and I do's, but here she was telling me no. I had to decide at that point how I would respond. The strength of a relationship is not revealed when everything is easy. It is not revealed when everyone agrees, when the mood is good, when the favor is convenient, or when the answer is yes. The real test comes when someone says no. No has a way of revealing the structure underneath the relationship. It exposes whether the connection is built on mutual respect or quiet control. It shows whether love, friendship, loyalty, or partnership can survive a boundary. Because anyone can be pleasant when they are getting what they want. The question is, what happens when they do not? When you say, I am not comfortable with that, you are not attacking someone. You are simply telling the truth about your own limits. When you say, I need time to think, you are not being difficult. You are creating space for wisdom. When you say, no, I'm not going to do that, you are not necessarily rejecting the person. You are simply rejecting the request. A healthy person may be disappointed. They may not like your answer. They may ask for clarification. They may need a moment to process it. But ultimately, they can respect it. They understand that your no does not make you disloyal. It does not make you selfish. It does not make you cruel. It simply means you are a separate person with your own judgment, conscience, priorities, and limits. That is what healthy relationships allow for. But unhealthy relationships often cannot tolerate no. To a manipulative person, your boundary feels like rebellion. Your hesitation feels like disrespect. Your independence feels like a threat. So they escalate. They get angry. They guilt you. They ridicule your reasons. They question your character. They threaten the relationship. They go silent. They withdraw their affection. They punish you emotionally, or, in the case of the guy at the car, they love bomb you to pull you back in, or they quietly begin planning their revenge. That is why no is a good diagnostic. It tells you something. It shows whether the person values you or only values your compliance. No has a way of revealing the structure underneath the relationship. I think about the young man at the gas station. I think about the way he shifted from anger to affection in seconds. I think about the woman who had to decide whether to hold her boundary or to give in. I do not know what she chose, but I know this. The way someone responds to your no, tells you everything you need to know about the relationship. So the next time someone tells you no, notice your reaction. Notice whether you can respect it. Notice whether you can let it stand without punishing them for it. And the next time you need to say no, say it. Then watch what happens. The response will tell you whether the relationship is built on respect or control, and that is worth knowing.